Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys episode 26 of the Pokemon XY Egglocke Cagelocke, fueled up with Cheesecake Factory. He is my partner in crime. His name is MunchingOrange.
Hey everybody, I'm ready for some cheesecake, or I'm ready with some cheesecake, fueled up to take on some more ice. Are you ready for the ice though?
I'm so ready, man. If you guys are hyped for this episode, be sure to show your love on that like button down below, and definitely subscribe if you are new. If you didn't know, me and MunchingOrange just met up for the first time just a few days ago. It was pretty sweet.
Yep, we actually got Cheesecake Factory. That was the whole thing. Like after all those jokes about where we're gonna go out to dinner or lunch, and we actually went out, man. It was awesome. It was really fun. Great time at PAX.
It was a lot of fun. We both went to PAX and like you said, you know, we had the opportunity to grab some food, and it was a good time, guys. So
definitely.
That's probably one of the best parts about being a content creator, is having the opportunity to meet up with people in person and you know, hang out.
Yeah, I gotta say, that was my favorite part of PAX, was meeting not just viewers, but also like all the other YouTubers. Like, it's really cool to see other people that do the same thing as you in person for once, because you only ever really see them online. So that was my favorite part for sure.
True that. So we actually are going to enter this new route here where we're riding on the Mamoswine, baby. We do get to catch the first encounter, so don't forget that, my friend, because I know you've had some bad luck recently.
At that, huh? I should actually check my balls right now. My Pokeballs.
Check your balls, man.
I need to make sure, because I've been pretty bad at that, but I think it's mostly because I just kill the Pokemon, so I do have a Master Ball.
I'm just going to use my strategy
actually,
and just throw Pokeballs at it right away. Is there something going on over here? I don't even know. But we do have a cool question of the day today, guys. So if you want to give your input down below, we would gladly take it. So we talked a little bit about before we started recording, and this is kind of the topic here, is hail, which is the weather that we're dealing with right now, is looked at as being the worst competitive kind of weather in Pokemon, unfortunately. It's just not as good as, you know, sand or rain or sun. Yep. And a lot of that has to do with hail just being a bad typing from a competitive standpoint, defensively. But the thing is hail just doesn't have the same love as the other weathers do. And you know, we were talking about how sun gives a boost to fire type moves. It also has a lot of Pokemon that are grass type that can benefit from the sun, where their speed gets doubled with abilities like chlorophyll.
You got that solar beam insta-charge.
You got the solar beam, a great grass type move.
That's my favorite one personally, but yeah, hail just seems to not be quite up there with the rest of them.
Yeah, it just, you know, sand does a little bit of damage, but sand also, if you didn't know, boosts the special defense of rock type Pokemon that are using it. And again, there's abilities like Sand Rush and stuff, which you see with like Excadrill. So all these different things make these different weathers like rain even better too. Swift Swim and boosting water type moves. And it's just hail got the shaft, man. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about ways to make hail a little bit better in Sun and Moon to make it more viable, because right now it's just lame.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have Snow Cloak right now. That's about it, right?
Yeah, pretty much Snow Cloak and then Ice Body.
That's Evasion, isn't it?
That's it.
So, I mean, Evasion isn't even, like, it's just kind of, it makes sense for hail, actually, because it's, like, it's cloaking you, but I don't know, because they don't have a lot of ice moves to begin with that could get boosted either, kind of like Solar Beam would. I think that would be cool, though, if they had, like, some kind of 2-turn ice move that was just instant right there, but no, that's about all I can think of, because there's not really, at least for hail, I'd never really use it, because like you said, it's not really that great. So I've tried out sun, rain, sandstorm. Hail's just not quite up there.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only real thing that I can think of in terms of buffing hail would be offer Pokemon abilities to potentially get that double speed in the hail, or the snowstorm, which is what you see with all the other different weathers. But the biggest thing is I think you just got to give a defense buff, or maybe a special attack buff, or maybe an attack buff, something like that to those ice type Pokemon when they're in hail. So for example, I think it'd be super cool is if you send out a Abomasnow, automatically, because it sets up the hail, it's going to get a like a defense boost or something like that, just like Tyranitar would get for setting up the hail, or setting up the sand.
Oh, so it actually just happens automatically. It's not even like an ability thing. See, I thought it was an ability for some reason, but now I think about it, yeah, that would be perfect, because they already get, like, at least Snow Cloak gives evasion, which is cool, but not really useful. So yeah, that would be way more useful.
Yeah, banking on that small chance for a Pokemon to dodge a move just doesn't really work too well, unfortunately. So those are some ideas, and you guys can feel free to throw in the comment section below what you guys are thinking. You know, ice types are a phenomenal type from an offensive perspective, And there's an Abomasnow. That's so cool. I actually really love Snover and Abomasnow. I think they're really funny looking Pokemon.
Yeah,
but,
I actually just caught a little Snover, so finally I catch a Pokemon.
You can swap out for some eggs, man.
Yeah, it's been too long, man. It's too much.
I got a lot of cool Pokemon that I'm excited to potentially use. We got that, Lucario, and I've got the, the Gardevoir in the making. So there's some options there. Well, there's some options. But either way, let us know what your thoughts are in terms of ways to buff Hail and maybe ice types in general, because they kind of stink, man.
I'm definitely interested because I'm not the best competitive player, so I don't have many ideas. But I'm interested in seeing what you guys have for us. But actually, I don't even remember most of the eggs that we had because for some reason, whenever I travel, like at PAX, like we were just talking about, it feels like time traveling almost. Just so much stuff happens. Like, I don't know about you, but it feels to me like it's been a year since we last recorded, even though it was just one weekend.
It's actually only been a week, right? It's been like a week.
Yeah, it's been like a weekend. That's it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's funny. It hasn't even been that long, guys, but you kind of get out of the swing of things, but I think we're good. So let me ask, I think a lot of people would probably be interested in us talking a little bit about PAX. We talked about, meeting people and stuff, but what was your favorite moment if you had to pick one thing from PAX that you enjoyed the most?
Actually, Sneasel, dude, that's one of my favorite Pokemon. Sorry, I like Sneasel, but I didn't get to play that many games. I actually did get to try out that the couch that you told me about.
Oh, really? The Totino's couch?
Yeah, so that was pretty funny. It wasn't as bad as I thought, though. My friend, actually, I don't play Sonic, so my friend just played it, but I got on the couch, and there was this big bucking couch. It's kind of like, what do they call it? The bulls? The bucking bull?
Yeah, it's a mechanical bull basically, but it was a
bull,
bucking couch instead. So the couch would like spin or tilt, and there's actually a vlog of it on my channel. So if you guys want to check that out, PAX East Day 1 vlog, you can check out the little bucking couch. I don't know if you filmed it or anything, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I think at that point my phone was already full of data, or full from all the videos I took. So yeah, I'll have a vlog sometime soon. But actually, my favorite moment, I guess I would say that it was kind of like what I was talking about, like meeting up with all the other YouTubers, just because. I don't know, to me, meeting new people is always like the best experience. So for me, that was it, especially face swapping with people because they didn't really know what it was, some of them, and it was like, it's really creepy, man. I don't know if you've ever tried the face swap feature on Snapchat, but
I've seen it.
Creepy.
I saw lots of people doing it. I just want to throw this out there. I just used one rare candy since we just picked it up, and I know we have all the 8 rare candies to level up the egg, so I figured we might as well use the one.
Oh yeah, I should definitely use mine real quick then too. I don't
know if you saw the holo clip, but it looks like our rival does want to face us in front of the gym, so that could be pretty interesting too. Last time I faced the rival, I lost multiple Pokemon, so I'm a little bit concerned right now, in all honesty.
Yeah, me too. I haven't battled in a while, man. That's pretty much it. It seems like today, too, I got off to a rough start trying to record some other Pokemon stuff, so I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad day. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest, about the battle.
Oh, boy. Well, luckily, we run into our little friend here who's going to give us some repeat balls, and we'll see how it goes, man, taking on the rival. But at PAX East, I mean, I had a ton of fun, and I recommend to anyone out there who has an opportunity to go to an event like that. It's just such a great chance to meet content creators you like and other people who just like similar things as you like, and it's such an accepting, just welcoming group of people. That was one of the things Danny, my fiance, said was, it's crazy how happy everyone is to be there and how supportive everyone is of every person, whether they're dressed up as some crazy cosplay or, whatever it is. Like, everyone just seems super chill, and I think that's a really cool environment to be around.
Oh, that too, man. I completely, the cosplays are insane. Like, I don't know, I personally really like taking pictures with them. I know that's not for everybody, but to me, that's one of the biggest parts of PAX too, because there's not really any other chance in the year to get to see that many cosplayers unless you go to these conventions often. So I like that as well, especially because I'm into League. They had this thing called the Rift Walk, which I think I was telling you about, where they basically recreated the Summoner's Rift in real life. And I gotta say now, that was probably one of the best experiences right there. Like, I waited in a 3-hour line, man, so maybe that made it a little bit more hype as well. It kind of felt like a Disney ride in a sense.
A 3-hour line, dude? That's nuts.
Yeah, and then I got inside. I mean, it wasn't really worth the 3 hours, but it was still like, it felt like a Disney ride, kind of like walking through a real-life video game. It was pretty crazy.
That is pretty sweet, man. Unfortunately, I don't know much about League of Legends. I've kind of failed you on that one, but that sounds pretty cool, though. There was a lot of cool stuff, man. There was that giant T-Rex.
Oh,
that was kind of cool.
Did you get to get on top of that?
No, I didn't. I'm not a fan of waiting in lines.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know how you did
I
that.
didn't play many of the games, but I waited in that one just because it was the last day of packs. And, I wanted to get to do something, at least one of the major things that you gotta wait for.
Where did you get the clothing shop? I wanna.
I was actually checking it out, but they don't seem very appropriate for the snowy weather, man. I don't know. They were selling like skirts and other, I don't know, not very fitting for the weather right now clothes, basically.
By the way, I have to point this out really quick. So we know that there's the sundial in Pokemon X and Y. This chick right here says, did you know that there are moon dials too? I am pretty positive that there is going to be a moon dial in Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Oh, definitely, dude. I mean, I don't know. I could get into some crazy theories, but I really do feel like when it comes to those, I'm on the boat of the people that say that you will return to Kalos in some way. I don't know if the whole region will be there, but I really think that you'll return to Kalos in some way. And I actually just might have triggered the rival battle. I know you're shopping for clothes right now.
I'm going to just change my pants, dude, and then I'm about to take on the rival battle. I just wanted to get some blue jeans instead of like the brown jeans I had because I don't really like brown jeans, so... I'm a little nervous for this battle, man. I know you're probably just going to hop into it and have no issues at all. But,
I know. I was going to say I'm worried, but then I remembered my team is pretty OP right now.
Pretty OP.
Most of them.
Bro, you got like the most powerful team in the world. But at least now I have 2 Pokemon that can take on a Delphox, which I didn't have before. So I have that going for me. And actually, your Delphox can't enter another cage match. So that's another salvation for me as we approach here our next cage match. And of course, the 7th gym leader here in Anastar City, which is the Psychic type gym leader, which I am a little bit nervous about.
Oh, yeah. I think I can't ever evolve Hermione. I've kind of settled with that realization, but Mischievous has actually been so powerful on its own that I honestly think this Psychic Gym will probably be no trouble for her. It's just the 2 Harry Potter Pokemon, man. They've been running my team pretty much.
Putting in the work over there.
I mean, there's also Powa in the back.
Yeah,
just kind of chilling.
I mean, that's it right there. If all goes poorly, you just send out the Powa, and it's a wrap basically, guys. So I mean, Oh my god, how did you live that, Meowstick? Don't be annoying. It does so much damage.
Oh, but yeah, the moon dial, man. What if we get the moon dial, but then we come back to the sun dial?
That's what's gonna happen,
the
dude.
Eclipse.
I'm calling it, man. Team Eclipse is going to wreak havoc on the new region, and we're going to have to get to the moon dial and then go to the sun dial in Kalos. It's like confirmed, dude.
It's gonna happen, dude. Just wait for it, guys. You'll see. Pokemon, it's coming out. They'll reveal it in the next Koro for sure.
All right, Delphox, you better not beat my homie Gary.
Oh man, I forgot that last time you fought Delphox didn't go.
Oh my god,
it
just like predicted every move I could ever go for. I think we're gonna be a lot better shape this time, though.
I hope so, man. For the sake of your team, I don't know. I haven't been struggling too much, but I know it's been a little rough over on the right side. Why do I always point the wrong way? On the right side of the screen.
I always do that too. Gary, you're putting in the work already, buddy. This is what I like to see, Gary. I think we're good. I can beat this Delphox here. Gary is ready.
Yeah, now that you got Gary, dude. I like that we both got the slugs, even though we've pointed out a few times it's not a slug, but I like to call them both slugs.
Nestor?
Yeah.
Nestor's like, look it up. He turns around, looks at you, and says, I am not a slug.
Yeah. You'd probably get pretty mad if... Oh my gosh, I got pretty close there. Hope this surf does it.
Alright, what can I beat this guy with? Let's give Romeo some action. I feel like Romeo doesn't get much screen time.
I actually forgot you even had that. It's kind of hard to keep track, especially when, it's so
the teams
intense
have been changing so much.
Yep.
I have a hard time keeping track too. My team keeps dying on me, so
Except for Skippy, man. Skippy's made it. He's the trooper.
Skippy has been, I think, the longest lasting member with the Power, right? Those two?
I think, was Power my first Pokemon? Now I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was. It was your first Pokemon, I think, that you hatched.
That is insane. The Power has been sticking through. I just feel like for some reason I haven't used Power as much lately, just because it's too much. Too much Power.
Too much Power.
No one man should have all that power.
Wow, I didn't realize my rival had a Jolteon.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Do they have different evolutions then, or? Let's
find out right now. I'm sure yours does.
Oh no, he's still got Jolteon.
Oh wow. Oh, we both picked the same starter too, though.
Oh, true. Okay. Yeah, I just realized I was fighting the Delphox as well, so I guess otherwise he would have a different one. I don't know which Pokemon to go for here. I guess it's time to bring out the Power.
It's time?
It is.
Alright.
Wait, I just noticed something, dude.
What?
We're both at nighttime somehow. What? Is this the first time? That
I don't know.
Actually, both at the same time somehow.
I don't think I changed my DS clock.
I mean, me neither. And the thing is, it's like clear as day, you know, while we're recording this. So both of us might have our 3DS time messed up right now.
All right, so I just got healed up, ready to go into the gym. I'm a little nervous, but let me actually kind of explore the city real quick while you're finishing up there. I think this is like the first time I've ever beat a trainer before you, so.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna go to the moon dial right now?
I'm gonna go to the sundial, man.
Dude, it's a moon dial right now. It's nighttime. What if that's what it is? The secret is the sundial is the moon dial. There was never actually two.
I don't know. I think that there's gonna be a
either.
separate device. And that's how we're gonna end up in Kalos. I really feel strongly about that.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go south here, or do you have to beat the gym?
Oh, I think there's some guys. Yep, blocking the way.
Yeah, they're always there's some Durants up in the way, tearing things up.
Not Durants. It's
All
not
right,
like
well,
we can take care of those.
I'm gonna hatch some eggs here because we have a couple Pokemon that we caught. Might as well hatch them and kind of see what's going on here. And then I think what we could do is wrap things up and then take on the gym on the next episode. I think that sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. I was
Cool
about
with
to check
that?
it out. There's not really anything here, is there? In the
I don't think there's much else going on in the inside here. So let me hatch some eggs here. I got this Delibird level 39, and I've got a Beartick level 40 that I believe I caught inside the cave. So let me kind of double check. Yeah, I was in the Frost Cavern, so I have 2 Pokemon to swap out for.
Whoa. Okay, I'll let you.
yours-
I'm gonna take a picture while you hatch your first Pokemon because I feel like I've got a little or less Pokemon than you from the last few routes.
So this thing, whenever I hatch, is actually going all the way up to level 40. So quite a long ways to level this thing up here. And who knows, it might end up being a really good Pokemon to add to the team. Later on, if we happen to have another casualty, we'll find out what it's going to be.
What? What? Hold on, what?
It's a Fione. I was so excited that it would be a Manaphy, but it's a Fione.
Well, is that like that much worse? I don't know.
I mean, it's not a Manaphy.
That's true. Whoa, what the heck? What happened to my
man.
character? Oh, she's breathing out. Okay. It's like I don't know what happened to my face. But I didn't know. Like Fiona is only hatches from Manaphy, but it can't evolve into it.
Correct. It can't evolve, which is kind of a disappointment. To
so
be
it
honest.
basically stays as Fiona forever.
Yep.
Oh man, that's kind of disappointing. I thought
And
it
doesn't
actually.
get. I don't think it
evolved.
gets like tail glow or anything. It's just like a kind of a boring water type, to be honest. But I'll level it up to level 40, kind of see what moves he's gonna learn on the way, and you know maybe we'll use them, maybe we won't.
Are they considered legendary Pokemon even, or?
So it's considered a mythical Pokemon. So I know like in VGC style, you actually can't use Fione, even though you can use Mega Rayquaza.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know
the
about
most
that.
ridiculous thing. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure you can't use a Pokemon like Fione or Manaphy or Victini or Jirachi or any of those. Fione falls into that category, and you can use Mega Rayquaza and Kyogre and Groudon and Primal, you know, shenanigans. And
I'm still not too sure about that, man. I really feel like. Oh wait, what is this guy going on about? Whatever, but I feel like the diversity's not going to be too great at this VGC this year.
yeah, that's one of the things I'm kind of bummed about. I actually was like hoping to get into VGC style of play and really learn the format, and I kind of, you know, run with it and stuff. And then I kind of found that I was a little disappointed in the over-centralization, I guess is the way to put it, in terms of the fact that it seems that it's pretty much the same 5 or 10 Pokemon that are used for every team. You got your Mega Kangaskhan, you got your Mega Mawile, Talonflame, you know, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, Amoonguss, some of the genies. I think I just covered the entire
fact that both of the primals are in there is just like, we're going to probably see those most of the time, the 2 primals.
And I think you could run Mega Rayquaza and a Primal on the same team.
Oh, God.
And Mega Rayquaza was deemed so powerful that you couldn't even use it in standard Smogon play Ubers. It's so good.
Yeah, it's like completely gone. It has its own tier, basically, from what I saw.
Yeah, because it's basically a Mega Pokemon with a held item, which
it's
is
the
like
Mega Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we're gonna give you a Mega Pokemon and then allow you to throw a Life Orb on it, so it's gonna hit even harder. And it's like, what? Like that doesn't seem very fair.
And what? A Shroomish! You know,
That's kinda
actually,
cool,
Breloom's actually a really cool Pokemon.
That is a really cool Pokemon.
Not too sure about Shroomish, but Breloom definitely, so. Got my boy here. What'd you end up nicknaming your Fion, by the way?
Light Bright.
Light Brit?
Light Bright.
Oh, Bright. Okay. I'm gonna...
Yeah, I think that was like a little toy from when we were younger.
I haven't heard of it, actually. I remember Light Bright, I think. Or wait,
yeah,
was it?
Light Bright.
Oh yeah, wait, what am I? Oh, we're thinking of the same thing, aren't we?
I think we are.
Maybe that's just my fault. I just went for my boy Toadsworth, but I don't think I'm gonna add him to the party. Well, I can't add him to the party anyway.
Yeah. I got one more. I'm gonna level. Don't forget to level up Shroomish, by the way. You actually, what I would do if you're leveling up to a really high level, let him learn Spore before you evolve him. So cancel his evolution every time until he learns Spore. He'll be so much better that way.
All right.
Not to
sound advice. Ooh, that's a cool Pokemon, especially with the Psychic Gym coming up, dude. Maybe it's a premonition or a future sight.
What should I call this thing?
Not very good with not two names. I don't think I've used very many. But he is the Pokemon number 301, you know, reminiscing days of YouTube 301 plus.
I'm gonna call him Views, cause he can view the future. So we're gonna call him Views.
Yeah, he really can. I miss those days, man. The 301 plus was a great time. Now I don't even know what we've got nowadays.
Now we don't know. It used to be like the biggest accomplishment as a YouTuber when you hit 301 views. You were like, yes, I did it. People watch my video right away. That's awesome.
Yeah. I think now it just updates whenever it wants to, basically. So.
Yeah, pretty much, and it does a relatively poor job at that.
Whoa,
so I was like looking through my YouTube video, the other day, and it was showing me it was saying like on my dashboard that the video has like, you know, a couple thousand views, and then when I actually like go to the video, it has like a totally different view number. I don't.
YouTube's weird, man. Processing too hasn't been too great. I don't know. I try to post my videos at a good time, but they just never process in time. So I don't know, man. Maybe,
yeah, kind of a bummer.
It's part of my laziness too, but wow, I have all grass moves. I don't think I've ever seen a Pokemon with just all the same type of move.
Well, he's gonna learn some pretty sweet stuff though, so
definitely. Once he becomes Relum too. Thing is, like, I don't really know if, like, unless it's a cage match, you know, I'm not sure about if my Pokemon, too many of them are gonna die anymore. They're just so powerful right now. Like, not sad to say, because I want this to be super.
I think you might regret those words, man.
Right? I was really thinking about it when I was saying it. I was like, I should not say this right now because
you might yeah, you might end up, you know, getting destroyed by a critical hit here soon, so.
Thing is, here's Worry Seed, and now it's the most appropriate attack, because I'm really worried now that I said that.
Yeah. You're basically setting yourself up to get hit with, like, a random, you know, crit high jump kick or something. Views evolving!
Oh, nice. So is Toadsworth, but we're not going to let him.
Yeah, I would definitely hold off so you can get Spore. I know it's going to kind of take you a little while to keep canceling it. But maybe you have an Everstone in your party and you can hand it to him just for the purposes of leveling him up.
Yeah, I was about to check that because I'm pretty sure we do have a nice little Everstone in here. Whoa, yo, that Views looks nice when he's
He does, and I'm going to check because he might actually have Magic Bounce, which would actually be really cool.
Oh, that would be sick. Bounce back those, actually, I don't even know if I have anything. At least on my team. But then again, maybe I shouldn't tell you that. Maybe I do have something up my sleeve, Dan. Oh, man, I don't have an Everstone. Oh, well.
That's kind of a bummer. Well, I guess you can either cancel it every time or just let it happen. But I think he learns, like, Sport, like, maybe 35 or something, like mid-30s. I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah, maybe I'll just let him evolve. Who knows? You know, Spore's not that great anyways, right?
I mean, it's only one of the best moves in the game. Like, it's fine. Oh, man. This is a tough decision.
That's funny because I think I saw someone saying to spread awareness about me hatching a Fungus, and I ended up getting a Shroomish, which is,
I saw that too.
The closest thing to it, I guess. It's the Shroom Pokemon. They both got Spore, so, you know, maybe I do have to give them Spore. This is just going to take a while, man.
It is going to take a little while. I mean, what we could do is we can kind of catch up on the next episode if you want to.
Oh, definitely.
Or we could just kind of banter for 5 more minutes. It's up to you. My Views is at level 39, so I'm ready to rock and roll. I just want to see if he's got Magic Bounce or not. Let's see here.
Let's find out.
What
My bet
does
is
he
does, because a lot of the Pokemon we've gotten have been pretty strong. So
yeah, baby.
He does. Okay.
Modest with Magic Bounce. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, a lot of the Pokemon
we've actually got
hatched.
quite a few good Pokemon left as potential additions to the squad later, so I'm excited about that.
I wish I knew what level exactly he learned this so I can know how many times I'm going to have to do this.
Let me look it up for you, man. Give me a second. I will live. I'm going to pull out my Pokedex right now, guys.
Oh, you got this.
And I shall check it up. Dexter, tell me about Shroomish. Shroomish, the grass-type Pokemon. Shroomish uses its sad face to confuse enemies.
Is that about it?
That's all I got right now.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
I'll give you some more Shroomish facts.
My internet's not working, so I have to load the
It's learning Worry
Shroomish here.
Seed again, even though I already forgot about it. Huh?
It prefers damp places. By day, it remains still in the forest shade. It releases toxic powder from its head. And it learns Spore at level 45.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not happening then.
What level is he now?
He's at 30, but he doesn't get to go all the way to 45.
Okay, so evolve him by 33, so you at least get Sky Uppercut then.
Oh, that sounds pretty dope. Wait, hold on.
That's like the best fighting move you'll get anyway, so...
Shroomish learns Sky Uppercut?
No, Breloom learns Sky Uppercut at level 33.
Oh, then I should just evolve him right now then.
Yeah,
I actually
I would
already
say...
forgot what level my other thing, Snover, was, so, you know, let's just let this guy evolve. I'll catch him up the rest of the levels, and we'll be good for the next episode.
All right, cool. So, guys, that is going to be where we wrap up here. We've got a super duper exciting episode coming up next where we're going to be taking on the Psychic-type gym leader and potentially the next cage match. So if you guys are hyped for that, show your love on that like button down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Of course, we're going to keep the Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload schedule as that beautiful Breloom shows up on the screen there.
So
do you have any final words, my friend?
Yeah, as you were saying, the Psychic Gym Leader, I completely forgot what her name even is, so...
Yeah, I don't even know either, so we're gonna take her on and we'll find out. So thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna catch you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.